Anybody home? Come on out, everybody! It's time to play!
You're crazy.
I'm not crazy, I just don't give a fuck! Smoking bars outside the dark, and I wanna know what the fuck you're doing with my time!
Oh, I kick ass for the Lord.
What's up, you oddball cinema lovers, and welcome back to the Lucid Nightmare. I'm your host, as always, Jay Schatzer, and today I have a really interesting flick to show you guys. It is the 1972 very British horror flick. It is directed by Peter Newbrook, and it is called The Asphyx. Really cool flick, very unusual and unorthodox and original. And atmospheric and fantastic. Just really cool across the board, but let's get into it. Here is The Asphyx. The Asphyx is an absolutely fascinating and fantastic British horror film that really has a lot of cool elements to it that you really don't see in a lot of other films, but something to behold and really awesome all around. But let's get into the premise of the film. It pretty much surrounds this guy, Sir Hugo Cunningham, who is obsessed with kind of figuring out what happens after death. He comes about this kind of obsession after taking photographs of dying people and seeing weird spots form on his photographs. And then after a tragic loss where his wife and son inexplicably just die in a boating accident when they're taking photos in a photo shoot. The son hits his head, falls in the water, the mother falls in too, boat capsizes, and they can't get him and they drown. It's tragic, but it is so out of nowhere in the film that it will take you off guard, and I actually laughed out loud because I was like, what the hell just happened? But that is kind of the downfall of the character of Sir Cunningham. He becomes obsessed, wants to figure out what this thing is that he sees in his photographs right before people die. Turns out it is this thing called the Asphyx. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. And it shows up right before people are about to die and kind of consumes them. And everyone, it turns out through his experiments, have their own personal one, that if you can capture it, then you become immortal and you can't die. That is the premise of the movie, and it's a really awesome premise. I think that's the best thing the movie has going for it, is that this premise is very unique and special, and that it really, the crux of the film holds onto that premise completely. And it's a low-budget production, and there isn't a lot of crazy visuals and things like that, so they really stick to that premise, and that's what makes the film so special. But I mean, there are a few different special effects when the Asphyx does show up, and when they're capturing it. It's almost like Ghostbusters or something. You see it there, and they kind of put it in this box. But the characters are amazing in the film, very, very fleshed out. You know their motivations, and the main character of Sir Cunningham, he is played by Robert Stevens, and he does a really awesome job going from kind of a happy-go-lucky guy to really obsessed and out of control by the end, when he's desperate to capture his Asphyx and kind of recreate the process over again. It's a really awesome kind of portrayal of a man obsessed with a certain thing and not willing to give up it, and kind of like going too far. But it also has a great side character with Robert Powell. He plays Sir Cunningham's, I believe it's his stepson, is not his actual son, but Giles Cunningham is who he plays. He does a really awesome job. He's the voice of reason throughout most of the film. He's very apprehensive about the Asphyx, the actual existence of it, until he actually witnesses it. And then he is on board, but he's still trying to keep Sir Cunningham from going too far. And of course, it's a horror movie. He, of course, goes too far. Things spiral out of control into some really crazy situations where characters die that you wouldn't expect. It's a really bold film. It has a lot of shocking moments in it, and I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting more of a casual kind of tale where not too many people die, but I mean, they pull no punches. There is some the moments in the film where you're taken back, and a lot of times you'll like with the family, the mother and the son dying. I was shocked that it was funny to me because it was just out of nowhere. But then there are moments later on in the film that happen, and you're just like, holy shit, they're really just pushing it. But the story is amazing. It's really just well directed also. Yeah, it's just a really cool film that I definitely recommend just because it has that cool British horror style. It's perfect for this time of the year. We are approaching Halloween, and that's where I get my atmospheric kind of spooky stuff really in. And this was a great watch. And like I said, highly recommend it. But guys, that is the Asphyx. Just a really awesome film, and one that you should definitely check out if you like movies that think outside of the box and present like stories that we've never really seen on screen before. So it's really cool. Really glad I watched it, and I can say it again, I highly recommend it. But that is it for me. Hopefully you like that one, and hopefully you like what I'm doing here. If you do, please like and subscribe. And if you have time, leave a comment below because I love hearing from you guys. But until then, I will see you at the next Lucid Nightmare. See ya!